Getty Images Advertisement. Continue reading below. The pale blue Catherine Walker gown. Diana wore this long-sleeved gown for the first time during an official visit to Lisbon, Portugal in 1987. She then remade the dress, removing the sleeves and recrafting it with a heart-shaped strapless neckline to wear to a charity ball 2 years later in 1989. Advertisement. Continue reading below. Advertisement. Continue reading below. A voluminous skirt. Clearly, Diana brought a few of her favorite looks with her to Lisbon in 1987. The photo on the left shows her on the official visit, and in the picture on the right, she's in Cannes just a few months later, wearing the same skirt, just styled a bit differently. Advertisement. Continue reading below. Advertisement. Continue reading below. The Saudi suite of jewels. Diana was even inventive with her jewelry. In May of 1986, she wore a headband made from jewels, which she had reset from the Saudi suite of sapphires. The gems reportedly came from a watch, and she wore the new look both around the head and as a choker necklace. Advertisement. Continue reading below. Advertisement. Continue reading below. The Victor Edelstein peplum skirt. Diana was a big fan of polka dots. On the left, she's seen with Princess Anne at an equestrian event in June of 1986, and on the right, she appears to be wearing an altered version of the same dress, sans peplum, at a polo match just 1 year later. Advertisement. Continue reading below. Advertisement. Continue reading below. A floral two-piece look. Diana wasn't afraid to break apart a two-piece set to make multiple outfits. On the left, she's seen in the full ensemble at the 1981 Wimbledon Tennis Championships. Several years later, in 1985, she wore just the skirt to a polo match in Cirencester. Advertisement. Continue reading below. Advertisement. Continue reading below. The beaded Catherine Walker gown. 2 years after Princess Diana wore a striking floral gown to meet the President of Nigeria, she wore the same dress with a different skirt to a banquet in Seoul, South Korea. Advertisement. Continue reading below. Advertisement. Continue reading below. An adaptable sapphire brooch. Sapphires were one of Diana's signature stones. On the left, the late Princess of Wales wore her striking sapphire brooch as a pin while at the Dutch royal family banquet at Hampton Court Palace in 1982. On the right is a portrait of Diana wearing the same brooch set into a pearl necklace in Vienna in 1986. Advertisement. Continue reading below. Advertisement. Continue reading below. Her Mondi white skirt with red polka dots. On the left, Diana wears a Mondi white skirt with red polka dots with matching ankle socks at a polo match in Windsor in June, 1986. And on the right, she receives flowers from well-wishers during a visit in Melbourne, Australia in the same skirt. Advertisement. Continue reading below. Advertisement. Continue reading below. The Caroline Charles tartan suit. Members of the royal family are quite fond of their plaid, and Diana was no exception. The late princess favored this tartan suit by Caroline Charles. She wore it to the Braemar Highland Games in Scotland in 1981 and then changed up the neckline before she wore it again in 1985. Advertisement. Continue reading below. Advertisement. Continue reading below. Puffy-sleeved pink evening dress. Diana wore this notable pastel evening gown twice, once in Melbourne in 1983, left, and again without the peplum and with shorter sleeves, right, in 1986. Advertisement. Continue reading below. Advertisement. Continue reading below. Abstract black and white blouse. Diana wore this striking top once on the royal tour of Australia in 1983, left, and again at a polo match, right, that same year. Advertisement. Continue reading below.